Spoken idioms in action, learning English through pictures. Let's get this started with. It's the final leg for our first book. And it's my revival of the series, so I'm really going to enjoy going back to the next episodes. Here is the list for the day. For all I care, for all I know, for a start, for good, from time to time, funnily enough. Get a move on. Get the picture. Give or take. Good riddance. Alright, let's get this exactly started off with. Now, here we go. For all I care. For all I care is the 51st idiom for this book, and it is the first one of the last 10 idioms here too. For all I care means that you do not care about something. In the same way, you can use for all someone cares to show that another person does not care about something too. Now, what shall we do with this box, Mummy? I don't know. You can bury it in the garden for all I care. Please, children, I'm busy. Now, what are all those children up to? Ah! This is quite the thing, too. Like, you don't really know something, too. Like, for all you care, you can bury it in the garden for all you care. Please, children, I'm very busy. It's like, you go ahead, this woman goes ahead and says that she doesn't really care what happens to the box. And then the kids, for some reason, literally listen to her advice. And now it's time for the 52nd idiom, too. For all I know. For all I know, it means that, like, you emphasize that you have no information about something, too. Like, as far as you know nothing. Okay, here we go. I'm in a list of presents I want for my birthday. I want you to buy me the red sweater we saw in Jonas's. Oh, really? For all you know, I might have bought you a present already. Have you? Have you? You'll have to wait until your birthday to find out. Well, once again, we have the greedy girl come back, but I think this one is past. She is a little kid, though. Alright, now it's time for dumb mailman. For some reason, instead of looking like a chipmunk, he looks like an actual monster. He has 3 teeth sticking out of him. I mean, what? Now it's time for the 53rd idiom. For a start. Now, for a start is an informal way of saying first or firstly. Like, the first, for a start, it's like firstly. It's a way of saying firstly. Here we go. Parcel for Mrs. Johnson. Sign here, please. Well, for a start, I'm not Mrs. Johnson. And for another thing, this isn't 33rd Park Road. This is 33rd Park Street. I'm afraid you're in the wrong part of town. Like, literally, so this is quite a good idiom, too. For a start, it's like another way of saying firstly. Let's get this started with. For good. For good means forever or permanently, and if someone or something has been gone for good, that means it's, like, destroyed. For example, they will never come back again. Alice, here we go. Alice desperately wanted to play the part of Dorothy in the school's production of The Wizard of Oz. She practiced and practiced for the audition. At the audition, everyone said she sang and danced beautifully, but the teacher in charge of the production gave the part of Dorothy to another girl. She said that Alice could be a munchkin, or I guess she could just be the lead role, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, but I'm pretty sure she has a better chance of being Alice than Alice in Wonderland. Alice doesn't want to be a munchkin. She is so upset that she has decided to give up acting for good. That is quite sad for a little kid who's aspiring to be an actor. She does seem to have very good talent, though. Now, for good, let me give you an example of for good. The Bounce Lounge is gone for good. Bill Cipher is gone for good. Yeah, I really love making Disney references in my videos. And now it's time for our 55th idiom for today, from time to time. That from time to time means the same as sometimes. Like, from time to time, it's like you saying sometimes too. I'll show you later. The climate of southern Britain is generally quite mild, even in winter. We don't get snowfall very often, and the snow usually does not last long. From time to time, however, we do get spells of very cold and snowy weather. This type of weather makes life difficult for some people, but some people really enjoy it. Now, from time to time, you can replace it with sometimes too. Like, for example, sometimes, however, we do get spells of very cold and snowy weather. Like, from time to time, we do close the gaming lounge. Sometimes, though, we do close the gaming lounge. Yeah, it works out really well too. And let me give you another example. From time to, like in Shenzhen, it's extremely hot. It doesn't even snow at all. I've never seen it snow in all 10 years of my life. From time to time, however, it does get extremely stupid cold. So this makes life difficult for everyone, but others seem to really enjoy the cold, and they are idiots. I guess this is why I like warm places more than cold places. And now it's time for the 56th idiom. Okay, it is funnily enough. Now, funnily enough means that you're going to say something that contains information that seems to be rather strange or odd in the context that is given. Alright, here we go. Mummy, you know it's my birthday party next week? Yes. Don't you think it would be nice if we played some party games at the party? Well, funnily enough, Marian, I thought you might ask me that. So I bought this book last week. Yay! Now, funnily enough, it shows that what you are going to say contains information that seems to be really strange or odd. In this case, though, the mother has about to say that party games are quite good for her, and that she thought about it, and she already thought about it. And when her daughter mentioned this, she already bought a book about party games too. This is quite good. I'm finally getting tired of voice acting. I'm binging these videos myself. I'm making these videos at the same time, after one and after another. It's been an hour since I started making these. Alright, now it's time for the 57th idiom. Get a move on! Get a move on means that you want to go somewhere really hurriedly. Like, if I get a move on, that means if I go there hurriedly. Here we go. We've run out of milk. I'll go and get some from the shop. It's 8:45. Won't the shop be closed already? I think it closes at 9 o'clock. If I get a move on, I'll be alright. Phew, just made it. And just in time to just see that the closed sign has been there. I'm pretty sure that the handyman will go ahead, open the door, let him buy a milk. But it works out pretty well too. Get a move on. If you tell someone to get a move on, as I mentioned earlier, it means hurry up and get your lazy butt up and move on. Now it's time for the 58th idiom. So close. Now here the idiom is get the picture. Now get the picture is like informally say that you understand something. I got the picture, I understood something. So Brian is in love with Linda, but Linda is in love with someone else. Brian pretends to fall in love with Jane to make Linda jealous, but Jane really falls in love with Brian. Meanwhile, Charles, the man that Linda is in love with, falls in love with Jane. Now you get the picture? No. Now this person is trying to make a love square, not a love triangle. Here I'm going to draw Brian because I myself have my head twisted. Brian loves Jane, but he doesn't really love her. So he pretends to fall in love with another girl to make her jealous. But instead, she falls in love with Brian. Like, actually falls in love. And Charles, the man that Linda is in love with, falls in love with Jane. Now, do you get the picture? No. Well, this is quite a dilemma, in my opinion, so. And I'm pretty sure that it will eventually split off into something like this. Or this. These are the only two possibilities that can happen. Or, if they are really gay, this will happen. Wow, I can't even believe I imagined that. Yeah, well, seriously though, I kind of got the picture now. This girl is trying to make a love square, but I'm not exactly sure why she's sweating so. And now it's time for our 59th idiom too. 59th idiom is give or take. Give or take literally means plus or minus. It's like plus or minus a few seconds, plus or minus a few milliseconds, plus or minus 1 or 2. Now, here's the comic. We need very accurate equipment to measure time in athletics. Times of runners in short distance races can be almost the same, give or take a few fractions of a second. But those few fractions of a second make the difference between winning and losing, between taking home the gold, the silver, or the bronze. Olympic Committee has the final say. And that is all I can literally tell you guys about it. Give or take a few points of accuracy, you can say that, well, everything here is quite perfect too. Those of a few fractions of a second make the difference between winning and losing. And this is quite right. Now it's time for our final comic of the day. 60! Yay! Hooray! 60, the magical numbers. Number 60, good riddance. Good riddance towards this book, for all I care. Now, good riddance basically means that you show that you're very glad to get rid of this book. Good riddance to this book, I say. Bye-bye. I could get the new book soon. But for that, we gotta finish this comic. Aren't you sad to see that lovely old tree being cut down? No, I'm not. It's good riddance as far as I'm concerned. It's always used to overshadow a large part of my garden and nothing will grow there. Now I'm going to make a lovely flower bed. And this is quite the thing for me, to be honest. Spoken idioms in action was quite a good riddance for me. And now I'm going to do spoken idioms in action number 2. A new set of comics that I will read. Yippee-hi! Hooray! So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this journey with me. I'll see you guys in spoken idioms in action, not number 1, but number 2. See you guys then. Shnana, peace. Bye-bye. Good riddance with this book.